Hello, Travis Wiley here. I hope everyone's having a great day today. I appreciate you watching my videos. I had a patient ask me a question the other day, and I thought it was a great question, and I thought it'd be a great topic for a video. She asked me about melatonin supplements. Her question was, should I take melatonin supplements if I'm having trouble sleeping? Melatonin is a hormone that's produced in the body. It's produced in the pineal gland, which is a small gland that's located right in the center of the brain. The secretion of melatonin by the pineal gland is actually stimulated by darkness. Where does melatonin come from? Well, it's produced by the pineal gland, but it's actually produced from serotonin. And serotonin, in turn, is actually from tryptophan. So tryptophan is an amino acid that's primarily found like in turkey. So again, the production of melatonin is triggered by darkness, and this production can be disrupted by daylight. And this is where one of the main problems comes in our modern day society. Back in the old days, whenever it got dark, people went to bed. Well, today we have TVs, we have cell phones, we have tablets, we have lots of ways to keep ourselves distracted and to keep ourselves awake. All of this light, when you're watching TV till late in the evening, if you're on your phone, if you're on a tablet, on your Nook, if you're reading, whatever it may be, that light stimulates the brain, stimulates the central nervous system, and it prevents the pineal gland from producing melatonin. So, that's a big problem. And not only just the TV, it can be the TV and the screens and all of that, but it's the little lights that are on all the devices. Every TV has a little light that's, either red if it's turned off or blue, whatever, if it's turned on. The modems have light, alarm clocks can have light, a multitude of devices that can have lights on even when they're turned off. There's a little light that's glowing. And if you've got several of these devices in your bedroom, it can actually create a pretty big amount of ambient light that can interfere with the production of melatonin by the pineal gland. Now, is melatonin safe? Melatonin is considered safe. I certainly don't think there's any danger in taking a melatonin supplement, but at the same time, I'm not convinced that I'm taking a melatonin supplement every single day is something you want to do. If you take the melatonin on a regular basis, you're taking outside melatonin as a supplement, well then that's going to interfere with the ability of your pineal gland to produce melatonin on its own. But the main reason for my reluctance to jump on this melatonin bandwagon, whenever you use melatonin or any kind of natural substance to treat a symptom of the body, like insomnia, say for example, well then all you're really doing is you're just using a supplement, a nutritional supplement, as if it was a medication. That's my main reason for not using melatonin, is just because I don't want to use a nutrient as a pharmaceutical. That's what we call a nutraceutical. When you use a nutrient as if it was like a pharmaceutical drug, it's using it as a nutraceutical. And it's to bring about a desired drug-like effect on the body using a nutritional supplement. And that's not always a bad thing, but it's not always something you want to do either. So what is the way? So what can you do? If you're having trouble sleeping, what can you do to help yourself if you're having trouble sleeping? First thing I would recommend is get a chiropractic checkup. Go see your chiropractor. After the first adjustment, patients come back, and what they are most happy about most often is they slept great. Patients usually sleep great when they start getting chiropractic adjustments. Now the second thing is, and this kind of goes along with the first, is you'd want to get a good nutritional checkup. I would recommend you find someone like myself who does nutrition response testing, who can do a full analysis and just see if there's any underlying cause that might be contributing to the sleep problems that you're having. You start treating the body with the good natural nutritional supplementation, you're giving the body what it needs, you're nourishing the body, well then you're going to find the body functions better, and that includes it's going to sleep better. So, you definitely want to, make sure you're getting adjusted, make sure you're on a good nutrition program. But there are some other things that you can do as well. We've already talked about the screens. So, no screens, no TV, no phone, no tablets, nothing like that for at least 1 hour before you go to bed. That hour before you go to bed, it should be a downtime. You should be like lowering the lights in the house, turning off the sound, turning off the TVs, reading, if you have a spiritual practice, prayer, read your Bible, meditation, whatever, anything like that you might do. And when you do go to bed, I would recommend that you not have your phone in the bedroom with you, or at least not right by your head. And if you do, make sure it's on airplane mode. Now, the reason for this is because, during the night, your phone's getting notifications. And so sometimes that notification will come in and that phone will light up. And it might only be for a few seconds, but it's long enough that it could actually interfere with your sleep. So, I recommend just keep the phone out of the bedroom. Plus the fact that your phone, if it's on, it's updating through the night. And so it's emitting a signal, it's emitting EMFs. And sometimes these EMFs actually may be part of the sleep problem. So that's something to consider as well. You want to reduce all the ambient light in your room. So again, going through the indicator lights on your TVs, on your radios, on your devices, your Roku device, whatever you have in your room, you want to make sure you cover up all those little lights so that they're not all glowing and keeping you awake at night. You want to make sure that your windows are nice and dark, that you're not getting a lot of light from, street lights or from outside light coming through the windows. Make sure you're having no caffeine after 6 o'clock at least. No caffeine late at night, and no sugar and no starches after dinner. If you find that you need a snack, if you have to have a snack, make it a protein snack. A few nuts, cashews, some walnuts, maybe some beef jerky, maybe even some turkey, some good organic roasted turkey, oven roasted turkey, and just eat a couple of ounces of turkey at night as a snack. That will not only help you to fill you up, help you sleep through the night, but the tryptophan in the turkey will help stimulate the melatonin production and help you sleep. The other thing is you want to develop a nice natural rhythm and pattern to sleeping. Try to go to bed around the same time every night and then wake up around the same time every day. Even on the weekends, even on holidays, you pretty much want to stay within this normal range. And our bodies love rhythm. And make sure when you do go to bed that you're going to bed. The bed's not for watching TV, it's not for reading. Stay out of the bed until it's time to go to bed. And when it's time to go to bed, go to bed. So in conclusion, should you take a melatonin supplement? If you need something for a short-term use, if you're going to be traveling and you're going to be suffering some jet lag, if your work schedule changes and you're working a night shift or something like that, when you're going to need some help sleeping during the day, sure, take some melatonin. It can be beneficial. But if you find that melatonin is something you need every day, day after day, week after week, in order for you to sleep, I recommend that you find a natural health care practitioner, someone like me, who preferably a chiropractor, someone who does some nutrition, if not nutrition response testing, at least someone who's tuned in to nutrition that can help support your body in understanding and figuring out what the body needs in order to fix the sleep issues that you're having. When it comes to melatonin, I think melatonin is one of those things, it's something you really don't want to get on the melatonin and have to take it forever. Instead, you want to figure out what's going on at a deeper level. Let's fix the sleep issue so you don't need the melatonin. And to me, that's a higher level of health. That's a higher level of functioning. All right, everybody, I appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. I would love to hear your comments below, so leave me a comment. I will see you in the next video.